on your chin. Oh, yeah. This is the Goin Deep Show.
So we're thinking that it'd be a really good thing because of the remote control, like different clitoral stimulation devices.
He went straight for that clit, man.
Always do. But hosting a dinner and just hanging out, and the guys can control the devices, Bluetooth, get the girls off while we're having a meal, and watch them squirm uncontrollably.
You ever done vibrating panties before?
No.
You ever done the vibrating cock rings?
No.
Damn, you're like a blank slate.
You're
over
like
there.
vanilla.
I am vanilla.
Yeah,
It's
she's
okay.
a Sagittarius after all.
This is what, yeah.
Hey, as long as you're okay with it.
There's so many things that you have to look forward to, though, if you think about it. Really.
But wait, that being said, you said you're okay with it, but are you open to it? Like being not vanilla?
I'm just in nothing with anybody else, but I just don't just go. I don't have that
your
much.
guy.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That's
mean, nothing against
totally
anybody.
not judging. No.
If there's one thing I've learned about
But
Black
honestly,
Widow.
like I really haven't had that many boyfriends. If you really think about it, I had my freaking son's father for 8 years, and I had my little promiscuous after we split and whatnot, but I got that out of me.
Or in you.
Well, that too, but after I guess when you are put down for a long time, you just kind of like when you get attention.
I don't. This is what concerns me the most about. Like, I worry about you because you're like a super awesome person. Every time we've hung out, we've had our differences in the past where she's wanted to beat the shit out of me, and we've had our fights. And I think that it's the same thing. I mean, with Sean and I, we haven't seen eye to eye before, and we've said some stuff. And I mean, same thing with Silverback. I think when you get into these modes of the people you can get through that shit with. Mm-hmm. You can be yourself. You can be yourself. You can be honest. You can tell everybody how it is, and you don't really have to be concerned with it anymore. I think since you and I, we had our little falling out, and we kind of come back around. I think it's way more important that that's there for me. Every time when I don't see you and stuff, I'm like, oh, I need to go hang out with her and do some stuff. And the same thing with you guys. When I don't see you for a while, I want to go hang out. Like right now, I miss the shit out of Silverback because I like hanging out with him. He's a good person. All this fucking petty high school
drama,
stupid shit that's going on, he needs to get it out of his head that it's important. It's not fucking important. Come in here, have a drink, have a coffee, chill, just relax, have a good time. We're here to love and be with each other. I don't think he'll do
that though. I think he is so. I'm the problem. I have to fix me.
He's the problem?
No.
Is that what
he hates himself right now.
We all have our issues,
I said, you know what that's called? It's called guilt. It's called guilt. That's what guilt is, buddy.
Yeah, and I think what you said earlier about the blonde that we called her, what do we call her? Blonde. We called her Anna Nicole. When Anna Nicole says, we suggest to her, hey, just chill out, just go take some time. I don't think she has any sense of that. Is she guilty of any of these things? I don't know. It's weird. It's just fucking weird. It's just bizarro. Bottom line is, you gravitate towards the people you're going to gravitate towards. And I don't like what you just said. Something about you getting kind of like almost abused or something? Like put down? Yeah. Why would they? Like, you're fucking awesome. Why would they put you down? Is it like a control thing? Is that what they were doing?
We don't need to talk about that.
Drunk. Okay. They were drunk.
We got all day.
We drunk.
Oh God!
You are on a couch.
I mean,
lay back.
No. Like, I don't want. No. If we don't want to go down a road, you don't want to go down. I'm not going to force that at all. But I do want to say this publicly, though. When we didn't hang out, I did miss the shit out of you, and it's and that's never a good thing when you miss people you like to hang out with.
No, it's not fun at all.
Yeah, I felt like every time I was like, I should reach out to her, I felt like I shouldn't, and I was glad that you took the initiative to do that with me. I appreciate that.
Well, you had my jacket.
Were you cold, kid, one night and she had to give her your jacket?
I don't know. Why was that in the car? That was
from St. Patty's Day.
So it was like a year ago.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, and by the way, my hatred towards the bridge partners is because of you. I think you went over that bridge in my car.
I didn't. I went over the bridge.
I got a bill.
God.
I got a bill, and I know I didn't go over that bridge either. It may have been somebody else, but I think you're the only one. You may have been another person.
And I went over the Vets Bridge because where was I going?
Either way, I'm being facetious.
Going to the goose.
I'm being facetious, but I still haven't paid the fucking bill. It's probably like $500 now. It's like, fuck
with
you.
interest.
Fuck you, bridge partners. Oh. So anyway, I before we mentioned this, you said something about a sugar daddy, right? You had sugar daddy. I mentioned that when you were younger.
I've had a couple, but...
So there's a website, and I don't know if you guys have heard of this, called CougarLife. Have you heard of CougarLive?
No.
There's a website. Okay. So when I was single, like a couple of years ago, I saw this website. I'm like, okay, I'll sign up for this CougarLife, right? So I still get emails from this. And what it is, it's guys and women who are either looking for, from like my age, if I have money, I can look for women who are younger looking for a sugar daddy. Or if I'm a younger guy, they can look for sugar mama as an older. So, at the age I'm at right now, I mean, who's going to be my fucking sugar mama? Some 78-year-old fucking motherfucker, right? Or some beautiful rich girl that's younger. I don't know. But anyway, you go in there and you put in all your intentions, I guess. And then it shoots you. Every couple of days, I get an email from CougarLife. Say hello to these, recent additions to it. So there's it gives you their age. It gives you their photos. It gives you what city they're from. It shows you all of this.
Local?
The closest ones I think are like Lansing, down in the Detroit area. There's a ton. Down near Cleveland, it goes wherever you want. You can tell it to go whichever
like
direction.
The old swingers.
One's Cadillac is here, Lansing, Flint. But it's curious. I'm curious who's in there.
So did you do this the same time you did the cuddling signed up for? Were you on a rampage?
This one was really early on. This was probably when did I fucking start this one? 2 years ago, maybe. But I go to the website, I see what it is. I don't ever log in. They try to get you to buy these points to communicate with all these people. It's like, I'm not fucking getting into your damn shit like that. No, I don't do that. But it's interesting to see. I have it mainly now to see if any faces that I know pop up. You know what I mean? Because you want to see if that is. Do you guys know about the Cuddle Comfort site?
No.
Yeah, there's a website where you can go and create an account and get paid to cuddle people as a professional cuddler.
I could never do that.
No, but, hey.
Hey, to each their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had the people in here that do that.
Do you remember when we were talking about FetLife?
Yes, and I tried to log into the site like a couple of days ago, and for some reason I needed to create a new account or something. It won't let me log in.
Bummer. Did you know that there's an app similar to FetLife for dating people? It's called Field, FEELD.
No, I did not know this.
It's pretty entertaining.
So do you know what FetLife is?
No.
Black Widow. Do you know what FetLife is?
Yeah.
It's like a fetish site, but you log in, create an account, and then other people who are in the area, it shows where they're having events and parties and things. And this is for, what would you say, for many different kinks and stuff.
Oh, all the kinks.
But a lot of them are, I would say it's like a swingers thing, isn't it?
Swingers for sure, but a lot of BDSM.
So you go in and put in what you like, I think, and then you can, other people in the area, it'll kind of connect you and see. Now, we started a Goin Deep Show version of that probably like 9 years ago, because one of our listeners from St. Louis, Missouri got a hold of me and says, hey, you should get on this. And she was this girl. I know we talked about it on the podcast before. And she's like, hey, FetLife, get on there. So I did set the account up, and I noticed there's events that happen in this area.
There is.
All the time.
Oh, really?
And they happen at bars like Bailey's.
Well, the wheel used to be a big one for Saturday.
Yeah.
Every month on a Saturday night, they would have a deal there.
I've always wanted to go to one of these things just to see who's there, because they're at bars where we normally would go. So we should. Do you have your account set up and stuff? Could you log in and check and see when the next event is?
I could do that.
Just give out the name of the bar and the date, okay, and the time, and we should.
And we'll just go show up.
I would. Yeah, we'd just show up because we're just going to go to the bar and just be curious who shows up there.
Let's do it. It'll be fun.
Well, was it you?
People watch.
Was it you who went to that the prom that one night?
Yes.
Do you remember this? Did you send the photos to me of the Nymphomaniacs Anonymous?
No.
It was at the Masonic Temple here. You did that prom thing.
Yeah.
With
Carrie and
Anna Nicole.
Anna Nicole.
I'm gonna call her Anna Nicole from now.
Yeah.
So I get a photo. I don't know. It wasn't from you. It was from Anna Nicole. I think Anna Nicole sent it.
No, it wasn't me.
And they had a 2-day. It wasn't like a course. It was like an intervention type of thing. It was like an AA style. Nymphomaniacs, sex addicts, anonymous thing. That was 2 days from like.
It's like a retreat.
Well, I don't know what the point of it was. I mean, dude, it sounds like a great.
That sounds real dangerous.
It was sponsored by Silverback Incorporated. He had set that up so that he can bring a bunch of girls in to see who's the nympho.
A couple classes going on, working out.
So no, but I thought so. we had Queen Bee, who I had a falling out with last year, who was on the podcast once or twice she came into the studio and I told her about it, and she's like, I remember saying to her, we should just go hang out outside and see who fucking goes in, because I don't want to go into like a
no, I
don't want to go into that, because first of all,
it's okay to admit you're a nymphomaniac.
I don't think I'm a nymphomaniac. No, I just because
do you wake up thinking about sex?
No. Even when I have a big raging fucking pitching a tent boner in the morning wood, no. You think you're a sex? I don't think anybody's are sex addicts. I think we like to have sex when we want to have it, but when we don't want to have it, I don't want to have it.
Need it.
I think a nymphomaniac has to have it all the time. I think it's like as soon as they're done, they're thinking about the next time.
Do you think they go through like withdrawals like alcoholics do? They get the shakes when they don't have sex.
Yeah. According to them, I think they kind of do.
Yeah.
In a sense.
That would be awful.
Wouldn't they be just masturbating all day?
Well, there's that. There's also getting them into situations they normally wouldn't get into. A lot more promiscuity, situations.
Mr. Clean,
multiples,
who used to do the show with me, he had a girl that he knew that went to a certain bar that was a nympho. Like, I go, really? She's a nympho? She goes, yeah, she's straight up nympho. She will literally get banged by somebody, go to the bar, want the guy sitting next to her, get banged by him, and then go somewhere else and want to get banged again. I mean, she was straight up nymphomaniac. I'm like, really? I said, would she come on the show? I would love to fucking have a conversation with her about it. And I was like, not... He's like, I don't know, baby, blah, blah, blah. We never got a chance to meet her. I go, is she good looking? She goes, no, she's fucking ugly as fuck. Said she was just a dog, straight up dog, but she wanted to have sex all the time. So yeah, at the
we need to figure out when that is, just to watch.
No, back to the FetLife thing now. So do you have it on your phone, or tell me about this feelings one?
The field? It is on my phone, but it's way over there. I can't
reach it. Get up. I want to see your butt. Come on. Stop showing us your cooch with your...
Stop it.
I was going to say, at least she didn't fart when she lifted up.
No fart.
You got to stop wearing skirts and stuff with this pussy with no underwear on. Saw your whole beaver.
It's not a beaver. It's a horrible term. I had to find it. Beaver. I was thinking of Beaver as the fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
So
I know what Black Widow's doing when she gets home. She's getting on CougarLive and she's getting on all these sites.
It's entertaining because you can kind of put in what you're looking for, or you can see people.
So are these locals then? So
yes.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
is it
That's
pretty
11 miles away. Do we know her? Oh, she's my age.
Nope, that's not who I thought.
Is it okay? So is this more like a hinged thing, or to connect one to one? Because I think the thing about FetLife is you're connecting with. It's almost like MySpace. Do you remember MySpace and the way?
Never was on it.
I remember MySpace.
Still have an account.
So do I. Yeah.
I think I know that guy.
For nostalgia purposes.
Run fair.
Too big.
Okay, so when's the last time you logged into the FetLife site?
Probably recently. I can pull it up right now. I had to make sure I wasn't watching porn this morning. Dude, that happened the other day at work. Someone grabbed my phone and opened up the browser and there was fucking porn. I'm like, why would you do that?
Which browser?
Been there, done that.
Which browser are you looking at it in?
Are you still red tubing it or?
Yeah.
No, Pornhub, baby.
Well,
I don't know. Pornhub brings back the same stuff for me.
I do X videos.
Usually it's Pornhub or RedTube.
I go. You want to open up your life? Go to X Hamster.
X
Hamster is not bad.
X Hamster's good shit.
It's
First time learning about that.
X Hamster will change your world. It's good. Anyway, so you were a red tuber? Is that what you were?
No, X videos.
X videos.
Yeah, no, but RedTube is.
What's your category of choice?
I've never done that one.
Is there a specific genre you guys go to?
What's your go-to?
There isn't really, just whatever is like. I've seen girl on girl, girl getting 3 or 2 or whatever.
Like three dudes and one girl.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
It just really depends, I guess.
So are you in the dude on dude?
No, I haven't gotten that. No.
See, hat trick.
Girl on girl, yes, I've done. I've watched a lot of that.
1 second here. So the Hunter that you showed the picture of,
Hunter Schafer.
Yeah, Hunter Schafer. So what about trans, where it's the dude?
No.
All right. Because you showed that.
Yeah.
Hunter pretty
Schafer.
hot.
I was like, wow.
Did like the fake doctor or.
I like the scenarios. I do. Yeah. I do. I like getting caught when you're when somebody walks in and like, oh, and then they join.
Yeah.
Yep. Those
That's
ones
fun.
too.
It's a fun one. What's your go-to over there, Red Eye?
Oh, girl on girl. I like multiples, like an orgy. That's always fun.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah,
on your mood that day.
What are you in the mood for?
And what just, you know.
What's your go-to?
Yeah. What's going on? See, we never ask you this. It's good to have the girls in here. It is, because I'm not going to ask you, hey,
weird.
What porn you jacking to these days?
Well, let me tell you. It's basically a lot of the Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain ones like Brandy Love. It's pretty fucking hot. Amanda Beach. So, and a lot of those are like the same thing. It's, supposedly it's more of the chick, not the scenario. So, yeah.
Recently I've gotten into Wow Girls. You ever see Wow Girls?
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
They're super just really attractive girls. I mean, the bodies and the faces and everything is just like, whoa. It's like almost overwhelming to watch. When you see them, you're just like, there's no way this chick's a porn star. There's no way this girl's going to do what I think she's going to do. And the next thing you know, you're like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. Oh my God, damn, that is amazing. It's like seeing a Victoria's Secret model just step off the stage and start getting fucking blowing a guy and getting hammered by him. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It's a whole nother level of...
But not realistic.
I have to be concerned, and I hate to say this. You have a boy.
Yeah, 14.
Have you caught him looking at porn or anything?
Not yet.
Because the expectations of what's reality, when we saw porn back in our day, we were looking through a magazine, and you're like, oh, that's a model. We're never going to get that kind of a thing. And you kind of like go about your business. But now the porn's in his hands, the porn's on the phone, the porn's on the computer, the porn's everywhere. It's like, and this false expectation, do you think he's going to be able to watch that and like have a sense of what is reality in getting a woman? Are you really going to find somebody that looks like that is going to be able to satisfy all the things that you're imagining? You know what I mean? Same thing with you. You have a boy too, and you wonder what their expectation level is going to be when it comes to reality.
I just had the conversation because he was having his girlfriend over to his mom's. She has a open door policy at their house. Where when they're at my house, they have to always be where I could see them, so not in his bedroom at all, to allow for that temptation.
So the door, like, tell me about the door thing.
So at her house, according to him, because that's where they've kind of messed around before, is that she doesn't want to be like looking in and being that helicopter mom. But also, if he gets her knocked up, she better be ready to be a grandma.
So you can't. So at your place, you allow them to close the door?
Nope. They don't even go into his room at all.
But at her place, they can go into the room, but they have to keep the door open. Right. Okay.
And it's upstairs. His bedroom's upstairs.
What was that like when you were growing up? Like, did you have that sense of, okay, I can have a boy over, you got to stay in the living room, you can go to the bedroom? Because, that to me, I remember what I was doing back then.
No, I wasn't doing that. So I had one boyfriend, and I snuck him in, and my mom was mad. That was like 18. So
there's something hot about that. Sneaking them in. I've had girls sneaking.
My bedroom was down. I moved my bedroom downstairs. So
my dad still makes jokes to my girls that I hang out with about sneaking them into the room when I lived at the house, because their room was like right above, so he could like look down. Anyway. What was your take on this? Do you door open, door close, or where do you do it?
Oh no, we don't even know. When I was growing up, I like Black Widow didn't do it. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18. I was very innocent. With my children, my sons, no.
I'm still innocent.
To an extent.
Just kidding.
For now. My sons, no, we don't do girlfriends in the bedroom. No. But back to the FetLife. There is an event on Friday in Bay City. The place is called the Fox's Den. What the fuck is that?
Where the hell is that?
What the fuck's that?
So then it says they give you the address after you RSVP, and you have to pay. Bring your own beer. Okay,
it's at someone's house.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I don't want that. I don't want that.
That's us.
I don't like that.
Next thing you know, you find out it's the hall.
And I'm not paying to go to someone's house.
Fuck no.
No.
So back to this door thing, just to kind of, I want to tell you that if you ever do have a situation where you get to the point where you're allowed to close the door, but you kind of keep it unlocked so I can get in there anytime. You've heard my technique on getting past that, right? I did this with my girlfriend in high school. No, when I was in high school.
So I never had these issues when I was in high school.
My girlfriend and I would go to her house after work. Her parents wouldn't be home yet. Mm-hmm. So we had a good hour to fool around before they would get home. Okay, so we would always be pushing it right to the limit of when they're going to get home. So and they didn't want the door locked. They didn't want the door locked. We could be in there, door shut, no lock, right? So they could walk in and boom, go ahead and open the door. So we're like, okay, we're fine with that. And how do you solve that? So we would, well, no, what we would do is we'd close the door. Then I would lay down on the ground with my feet pushed up against the door.
So when they open the door,
door was unlocked. They couldn't even push the door open because I would push my feet so close to the fucking door that they couldn't open the door. So she'd be straddling me. We'd be fucking going at it, doing all sorts of crazy shit. It didn't matter if they even came home because they could try to push the door open, and I'd just lay there until she got up and got herself composed, and then I'd roll over and be on the other side of the room. They opened the door, and it was like nothing happened. Loopholes, buddy. Loopholes, buddies.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Well, I mean, come on. There's certain things you're not going to stop. I mean, come on. And you want your children to have a healthy sex life by finding ways creatively to block the door.
Can't make it easy on them. Can't make it easy on them. Make it work for that shit.
But now that we're old and shit and we have kids, be careful of this technique.
Be mindful.
Be careful. I don't know what we should call that. What should call that technique?
You came up with it. What is the name?
Yeah.
The poop hole loophole. I don't know. I'm not sure what we call it. Something with footsies.
It's kind of like a leg exercise. It sounds like working your.
Why were you pushed up against the door? Because your daughter was straddling my face 2 seconds ago. That's what I would say. I did that one time. Not that.
I would not be surprised.
You were already going down on girls back then?
Same girl. I was going on her then. The same girl, she had a pool in the backyard. And we'd go skinny dip in this pool like all the time when her parents would leave. They'd leave and go, and we'd go skinny dip in this pool. So her mom the one time comes home, and we're sitting in the kitchen making some food, and she's like, "Oh, what do you guys do today?" Went swimming, and she was like, "Oh yeah, did you go skinny dipping?" Like jokingly, and I'm like, "No, that was yesterday." And then she was like, "What?" And then my girlfriend's face just like turned red, and she's like, "You what?" Yeah, we did. It was a day before. Let's do a quick round of final words, and then we'll fucking go. So, do you have anything to say? And again, no pressure. Usually, we're running on pressure because we got the music bed going now. But if you really want to send a message out right now, tell everybody Happy St. Paddy's Day first of all, because.
Gosh, begorra there, laddie. You have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Don't drink too much of the nectar of the gods, the Guinness and the Jamesons. You might find yourself standing in your piss and walking out the door with some lassie you wouldn't have saw before. So have a good one this happy St. Patrick's Day, and may the luck and the fuck of the Irish be with ya.
I like it. Red Eye, what do you got? Can't beat that, right?
Just be nice to your bartenders. Be nice to your bartenders. We don't want to be there. Be nice.
Yep, tip them well. Just the tip.
Black Widow, what are you thinking? Anything over there?
Just happy St. Paddy's Day and enjoy a green beer. Some green beer.
I would say, always remember who your real friends are. That's what I would definitely say, okay? Remember that. All right. I'm the kid. This is Goin Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in. Happy St. Paddy's Day, motherfuckers. We'll talk to you soon. Chill. Do the next one.